Join me as I explore the Tutankhamun Exhibit in Washington, D.C. This is a journey through the captivating world of ancient Egypt. The actual artifacts from the tomb reside in the Grand Egyptian Museum in Giza, Egypt. Here, we will explore over 1,000 meticulously crafted replicas of that collection. In this first room, we are introduced to King Tutankhamun, the 19-year-old pharaoh whose tomb discovery in 1922 captivated the world. The visitors aren't on cell phones. They're using handheld devices that explain each of the display pieces, like a personal tour guide. Next, we enter the antechamber, where the first treasures of the tomb were discovered. This room was left in disarray due to 2 ancient robberies. But despite these thefts, many items still remained. The space still showcases golden thrones intricately designed for the young pharaoh. Decorated chariots, likely used for ceremonial purposes, and various pieces of furniture, including beds and chairs adorned with gold and precious stones. All of these are carefully replicated to reflect their original appearance and placement. The tour continues to the treasury room, filled with the sacred and personal belongings of the young pharaoh. Boxes overflow with jewelry and personal items. While the jackal-headed god Anubis stands guard over the space. Intricately decorated canopic jars used to hold the pharaoh's internal organs are here in the gilded canopic shrine that you see in the back. And gilded statues of gods are also stored in this room. Now we move to the sarcophagus display, a representation of King Tutankhamun's final resting place. Here the exhibit recreates the dramatic moment when the tomb's discoverers unearthed the elaborate stone sarcophagus, which housed 3 nested coffins. This image shows the layout of the tomb, a sequence of chambers filled with treasures reflecting the ancient Egyptians' belief that each item and room served a purpose for the pharaoh's journey to the afterlife. Now let's transition to the burial chamber. The burial chamber features a series of 4 golden shrines, each nested within the other, creating layers of protection around the pharaoh's final resting place. Here we see an overview of the entire chamber, where the sizes of each shrine in the sarcophagus are outlined on the floor, giving us a sense of scale and perspective. These walls are covered in intricate hieroglyphics and detailed carvings of protective deities. These decorations were meant to safeguard the pharaoh's spirit. The walls of this first shrine stand nearly 9 feet tall. Moving through the exhibit, we pass by each golden shrine in sequence. The second shrine is slightly smaller and fits tightly within the first. This is followed by the third golden shrine, each decreasing in size, yet equally detailed. Finally, at the core lies the stone sarcophagus, which once held the body of the pharaoh. Inside the sarcophagus is where the coffins were found. The first coffin, made of wood and covered in gold leaf, serves as a protective barrier for the inner coffins. Here we see a replica of the mummified body of King Tutankhamun, resting within the third and innermost coffin made of solid gold. The coffin weighs over 240 pounds. The mummy is adorned with gold bands and a breathtaking golden face mask, designed not only to honor the young pharaoh, but also to ensure his protection. Here is a replica of the solid gold lid from the innermost coffin. The lid features protective symbols and hieroglyphics, along with a depiction of King Tutankhamun wearing his iconic headdress. This second coffin is crafted from gilded wood and finely decorated with intricate hieroglyphics. The ancient Egyptians believed that these nested layers provided protection for the pharaoh. The golden face mask is made from solid gold. In this final room, many of the artifacts from King Tutankhamun's tomb are displayed. Here is a magnificent golden shrine that once housed an important statue. This display showcases the coffins of his wife and children, shedding light on the personal tragedies within his family. This display reveals their untimely deaths. These small figurines were placed in the tomb to serve the pharaoh as workers in the afterlife. Much of this exquisite gold jewelry was discovered still resting on the mummified body of the pharaoh. In the center of the room, a variety of statues discovered within the tomb are displayed. Some represent gods and goddesses, while others depict scenes of daily life, offering a glimpse into the activities and customs of that time period. This gilded canopic shrine that housed the preserved organs of the king is guarded by 4 goddesses. Here is a ceremonial chariot, one of 6 dismantled chariots found in the antechamber of the tomb. This chariot was decorated and designed for ceremonial purposes and reflects the pharaoh's royal status. Since the ancient Egyptians believed that the afterlife mirrored this life, they included everyday items in the tomb to ensure the pharaoh's comfort and success in the spiritual realm. Here you'll see furniture, games, fire-starting tools, and musical instruments, all carefully crafted to provide for the king's needs in the afterlife. This stunning ceremonial throne shows the king and his queen spending time together in the sun. Thanks for joining me on this unforgettable journey through the King Tut exhibit. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more adventures. Let me know in the comments what you'd like to explore next.